This is a shard of glass. This is a shard of glass that I found in the carpet of my car. What's it doing there? Well, about a year ago, someone smashed the passenger side window of our car. They saw my wife's purse, broke the window, and took off. In the aftermath, one of the duties I had was to clean up all of that glass. And so I took it to the local car wash, got one of those big industrial vacuums, and just started sucking all the glass out. And all of the hurt and all of the pain and the wondering and the questions, I just did my job the best that I could. I got into every crack, into every crevice, every piece of glass that I could see I removed. A little while later, I started cleaning my car, and it was just normal stuff that I gathered. I reached down in between the console and the seat, found another piece of glass, but I found it by cutting myself on it. I pulled my hand out, and it was bleeding. And I reached down there and pulled out this little shard of glass, and I thought to myself, wow, I thought I got that. I thought that it was gone. Fast forward a little bit later, a couple months later, I'm cleaning the car again. Sure enough, this time I didn't cut myself, but I found more glass. Here we are, a year later, another shard of glass. I see them almost every few days. I'll think to myself, I got all of them this time. That was it. I'm done. Sure enough, find another piece. I just have to look just a little bit harder each time. Hopefully someday I'll remove every piece of glass from this car. Now, why am I telling you this? Because I want you to have a clean car? No, that's stupid. Have a dirty car, I don't care. But my point is this. This little shard of glass, for me, reminded me of sin. In my own life, I've given my life over to Jesus Christ. I've asked for His forgiveness for the sins in my life. At the beginning of that time period where I asked for forgiveness, I asked for forgiveness for the really big things in my life, the big sins, the ones that everybody knows about, the ones that are really obvious. But as I've progressed and as I've grown as a Christian, as I've studied God's Word and as I've sought Jesus Christ through those scriptures, I've realized there are sins that have been deeply wedged into my heart and into my soul for a long, long time. Like these shards of glass, they lie hidden. They're not obvious like those other ones. It takes some searching. Sometimes they're obvious in the reactions they produce. Things like bitterness cause a sad life. They cause an angry disposition. But bitterness, like this shard of glass, gets wedged into your heart. It's something that's got to be removed, repented of. These shards of glass have to be removed. They're very dangerous. They're as sharp as they've ever been. They can destroy a life. They can hurt a person. They have to be removed. Sometimes that takes searching. Sometimes that causes pain. Sometimes you bring up things and you have to remember things that you thought you'd forgotten. But the mission remains the same. They've got to be removed. My name's Tony. This is our video. Really cheap videos. Real videos. Made real cheap. We Are Walls!